So, what we are going to do is what is called Vedanta meditation. It's basically a process that will help you realize who you really are by peeling or cracking three layers. First layer being your body, and second layer is your mind, and the third layer is your awareness. So you will be observes yourself through these three layers. And when you realize who you really are, you will realize how powerful you are. Now, when you're ready, breathe in and breathe out like you normally do. And to settle yourself into your body, rest your body on any surfaces, any cushions, and rest your mind in your body. In this meditation, there will be a gap between words. I would like to invite you to also pay attention to the silent gap, which is actually more important than my words. Pay attention to the silence. Continue to breathe, to relax in your body. Let's start cracking. Before you close your eyes, you'll be able to see the outside world surrounded you, surrounded your body. Take a look around. Acknowledge yourself as a looker. Now, let's close our eyes and notice that as a looker, as a body which takes role as a looker, as you use your eyes or your body as a looker. When your eyelids are closed, you as a body can no longer take a role as a looker of the outside world, because it's now all black. Now let's peel another layer. We are getting closer to who we really are. Now, let's get inside, noticing any thought arise or any feelings that you might have right now. Take a role as a looker, using your mind right now. We are getting to another layer, which is the mind. To make things easier, you can imagine you have inner eyes looking at your sensations, your feelings, or your thoughts, observing yourself as a looker, looking at the internal activities that's happening inside of you. Imagine you have an inner eyes looking at your current thought that is arise. Nothing is a distraction right now. Every thoughts, every feelings are wonderful as a meditative tools. Continue to observe yourself as a looker. Observes your mind as a looker or a witness who witness the internal activities inside of your brain, of yourself. You'll be able to see that you can actually separate yourself from your thoughts or your feelings without engaging with it. By just observing your thoughts and your feelings and step one step back, and then also observing your mind as a looker. This is the level that you can detach yourself from the unwanted thoughts, unwanted feelings, or even the wanted feelings that are very temporary. You can detach from those thoughts. Those feelings are not you. There's something that sometimes you cannot control. Sometimes you have a mind that is thinking about some random thoughts ever. For example, the impulsive thoughts, the intrusive thoughts, it's all random. In order to stop being at its merit, being used by your thoughts and instead be the one who is in charge and be the one who is decide if you gonna go with that thoughts or if you're gonna detach from it. We need to practicing observing. We literally need to practicing doing nothing and just observe it. Observe your role. Observe your mind's role as a witness or as a looker. Looking at the thoughts. Seeing that thoughts and feelings, they are in fact separated from us. No matter how subtle or how invisible or how much it seems to be you, it seems to be something that is inside of you, it's actually not who you really are. So that's a great news because when you realize this, you can choose which thoughts or which feelings you wanted to navigate your life with. Of course, you can choose fears, you can choose happiness, you can choose whatever you wanted to engage and learn. But just be aware that you are the one who is in charge. Don't let those thoughts control who you are or control your reactions towards the world. It's also okay if you have the unwanted thoughts or unwanted feelings. It's basically an exercise for you to practice being in a mindfulness state no matter what happens. Now you will notice that there seems to be less dialogue inside of your mind. There is less talking inside of your head when you observe your thoughts and observes your mind as a looker. If there's something that seems to perplex you or that you don't understand, it's totally okay. Observe your confusion. Your confusion is also just another temporal entity. Don't engage with it, detach from it. Confusion might be something that is very enticing to be engaged with because your mind would automatically want it to solve and to get to the answers. But sometimes getting to the answer is not the answer. Sometimes what you really wanted to do is just to sit with it be able to do nothing. Practice doing nothing. We are so familiar with doing a lot of things. We are taught that we have to be productive. We have to do a lot of stuff for a lot of other people. That now doing nothing seems to be something that is very difficult for some of the people. Some people claim that they cannot sit still. I also used to not be able to sit still and meditate. So doing nothing is also something that needs practice. You need to rewire your brain. You need to rewire your beliefs that you have to do things all the time. No, you have to do things, but you also have to do nothing and sit with yourself to really know who you are. And the information from that place, which is the next level that we are going to go to, that place or that layer of you will reveal your core value, will reveal that you are love, you are the love, you are the contentment, you are everything great, you are the gratitudes. So now when you're ready, take a deep breath. Notice how calm you are right now. Be thankful for yourself for doing this. Be thankful for your body that gets you to this calm point. Imagine sending gratitudes towards yourself. Now, observe where those gratitudes goes. When you send the gratitudes towards yourself, can you observe where is the mailbox? Where is the point where you receive those gratitudes? Is it the tingling feelings happening at the back of your head or at the top of your head? Focus on those feelings at the back of your head for a while. This place, this pineal glands, are basically a portal or a gateway that is for you to enter the alpha state, which is very easy to get in touch with your true self, get in touch with the awareness or the alive stillness or the source, whatever the language there is to call it, it doesn't matter. There's actually no words that can describe or can perfectly label who you really are. Awareness has no form. Awareness has no feelings. has no colors. Awareness is not your thoughts. Awareness is not your mind. It's not your body. It's not your mind. It's not your thoughts. It's not a wording. It's not a language. It's not any sensations. Awareness is you experience yourself. You just be. Awareness can only be experienced by not experience, by doing nothing. You sit and just be. And that is where you start to feel, not feel, that is where you start to get in touch with the source or with the awareness or with who you really are. Stay there as long as you can. Trust that by you being who you really are, as long as you can, that is what all the great things will manifest it for you. You might think that to visualize a dream house, a dream husband, dream wife will get you the things that you want. That is also something that can give you a sense of a goal, but what will truly gives you everything you wanted is just to do nothing. Get in touch with your awareness. Because that is the only thing that you have. That is the only thing that you have to do. Because that's the present moment, and present moment is the only thing that you have. You don't really have the past. The past is you in the present moment, imagining the past. You don't have the future because it's your present moment being thinking about the future. You cannot really live in the future. It's only present moment that you have. So if you stay as long as you can in the present moment and do things that create that kind of flow, things that makes you forget about the time, that is when you do best. There's a lot of cliche sayings that say something like do your best today or do your best right now, something like that. And that's if you do your best at the present moment, of course there's a lot of unlimited possibilities that you can achieve whatever you want so that you can learn from it. Staying in the present moment staying in touch with your awareness, you will feel fulfilled. You will feel completed by yourself. You are whole. You will know that you don't really want anything external, and you will realize that everything is internal. Feel the fulfillment feelings. You can again imagine you have a glass of gratitude, love, or just a glass of fulfillment pouring down at the top of your head, and you just started to be bathed in this sweet present moment and feeling fulfilled, truly fulfilled. And this can be achieved by doing nothing, which means that you don't need to do hard work. You don't need to do anything you don't want it to do. You can just start with doing absolutely nothing. Feel that fulfillment in your body. And when you feel fulfilled and you collect these fulfillment feelings, you do this every day, you will start to build everything great. You will build true confidence, self-esteem, because you now know that you are the one who can fulfill yourself. You are the one who can validate yourself. You have to just simply exist. And when you are being that confidence, true confidence, and doing things from the place of confidence, not the place of fear, not the place of anxiety, not the place of urgency, not like doing things from peer pressure, but doing things from the place of gratitude, love, and the place of understanding, the place of self-love. You truly understand who you really are, what you desire, doing things from that place. You will notice it will take you everywhere that you wanted to go. So right now, doing nothing, breathe, get back to the feeling at the back of your head or at the top of your head. Observe yourself as an awareness. Observe that you being an awareness takes roles as a looker or as a witness. Looking at the previous layers, looking at the mind, looking at the body. Imagine you are looking with your inner eyes from the back of your head, looking at the mind, looking at your body. Acknowledge who you really are by observing the awareness as a looker. This is the final layer. Just be aware that you are an awareness. Now when you're ready, hold on to that feelings of being in the present moment, being the awareness, not identifying and detaching with thoughts, feelings, even body, taking a well care of your body, but just know who you really are. Remember these feelings. Remember this alive stillness feeling that happened when you stay in the present moment. Now hold on to that feeling and gently open your eyes. Still hold on to your awareness and try to remember the feeling throughout the day. I would like to thank you, you and me, for doing this together. This has been an amazing session. It's really amazing. I hope you stay present throughout the day. See you tomorrow. Thank you.